Adam got a 10 this week. Adam, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So what has this experience been like? What's the big takeaways of Dancing with the Stars so far?
You know what? I'm so excited to be on the show because it's something where I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. Yes, I'm a figure skater, and I was hoping that that would be more helpful than it actually has been. Because being on the floor, there's so many things that are like taken away from you. More than anything, it's my skates.
Yeah, and of course you're not the only figure skater doing this. Miria, one of your best friends, was here the other day, and she was talking about you. Let's play that.
Okay, let's see.
I think without him, I would be super lonely, and so to have someone there, you know, we like literally fall asleep anywhere together. I just love Adam, and I love what I'm doing with him, and I'm also really grateful for this opportunity with my best friend.
Okay, so that's all nice.
Yes.
How badly do you want to beat her?
You know, I really want to win, and so does Miria. But I think what is fun is that we bring out the best in each other, and if one of us were to win, I know that it's going to bring out our best, and it's going to push us to be like the best dancer that we can be. And I think that's what competition is all about. And that I have a friend going through the whole experience with me makes it that much better. And honestly, like through all of the drama of like trying to learn all of this stuff and being on tour with Stars on Ice right now, it's so fun to be able to rely on somebody because, you know, the other day we were so tired and we were doing our last show before we came and did the show, the Dancing with the Stars on Monday. And Miria comes into a locker room where I'm just kind of warming up, and she starts talking to me, and she just starts sobbing. And I'm like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? She's like, I'm just so tired, and like, the only thing I'm looking forward to is Chipotle for dinner. And I was like, oh, me too. Like, you're fine.
What's your order?
Oh, burrito bowl.
Yeah.
With chicken. No beans.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'm not trying to do that to anyone.
Okay. Yeah, got to be respectful. So you're not the only figure skater doing this. Tonya Harding doing it as well. And you made some news this week talking about her and your relationship with her and what you think of her. What do you think of that whole situation?
You know what? I think that having Tonya on the show is really interesting because I've never had the chance to meet her, and all of the current skaters, we've never met her because she was banned from the sport 20 years ago. She's been nothing but kind to everybody on the show, and it's, you know, it is nice to see that she's having a moment. I think it's important that we remember like what went on, but you know, you hope that people can learn from situations that have happened in the past.
Yeah, speaking of having a moment, I want to read to you something that somebody wrote about you recently. It said, Adam is a skater who happens to be gay, and that represents something wonderful to young people. When I was young, I had no role models. There was nobody who made me think, oh, I could be like that. Adam shows that if you put blood, sweat, and tears into what you're doing, you can achieve something special. Who wrote that?
Was that Cher?
That was Cher. In Time's 100 Most Influential People, Cher writing about you. What was that like? What did that mean to you?
Well, when I was told that I was one of Time's, I was in Time 100 this year, this was like the first time I really was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And then I read that Cher was writing my foreword, and I was said, like, Cher, you never even told me you were going to do that.
Do you text? Are you that close with her?
But I thought you'd at least give me a heads up before I pass out. But you know, it's incredible. I mean, like, Cher.
Yeah.
What?
So you've been on this crazy journey a lot with Gus Kenworthy, who was also here with us not too long ago, also saying nice things about you, another openly gay athlete. We've got some photos of you guys. I think you did a great thing for Out magazine, which looked like fun. You're like sex symbols now for the LGBTQ community. But you're also talking about some really important stuff. You're going to be doing work with the Trevor Project. Recently you spoke at the GLAAD Awards. What has been your message for LGBTQ youth?
You know, I think that ever since the Olympics, I've been really lucky to have this platform and try and be a role model that I feel like when I was young, I didn't really have. Yeah. And I think that it's important that if you have this opportunity, that you use it, and you use it to kind of speak up for people who might not feel like they have a voice.
Yeah.
And I'm really lucky that I get to work with GLAAD, that I've gotten to work with the Human Rights Campaign, and now I'll be hosting dinner for the Trevor Project in New York.
Yeah, that's in about a month. And we've got some video of you as a young person. Do you think the young Adam could have ever imagined this sort of worldwide thing, this worldwide journey that you're on? There he is.
You know what? I think that ever since I've been really young, my mom has always told me to kind of never limit what I think that I can do. And I think now that I've been thrown into this kind of whirlwind of a life, I've been prepared for it ever since I was little.
So people can see you on Saturday. You're going to be at Stars on Ice. This is happening at the Honda Center. They can come check you out. Mariah's a part of that as well.
Yes.
And they might get an up-close look at how good your eyebrows are, because the ladies here are very impressed by your eyebrows.
Well, I had the makeup lady here fill them in for me this morning, so I can't take full credit. These are like, you know, these are my eyebrows featuring Good Day LA makeup artists.
Where do you get them done?